What's up, guys? I decided I wanted to try something out today. I saw a post on the forums where somebody was saying you could come over to this particular spot up by the fort and you could shoot down into the fort itself, shoot at everything, and it would give you a 5-star wanted level. And you could do it relatively safely without worrying about getting killed. And it was a good way to get XP, granted not much. And I think that we're going to try this out. We're going to see if this will work for us. And it does work. I came over here. It took me a good while to get 5 stars, but I did get it, and you end up getting a badge. Now if you're looking for badges, this might not be a bad way, because you can keep that 5-star meter going, and you don't have to worry about dying so much, because everywhere else you have to worry about either dying or losing the meter, and here you can pretty much keep it up as long as you have the ammo for it. It gets a little bit old. It's not the most stimulating thing to do. I mean, you can only sit there and snipe at these guys for so long before it starts to get boring. But it was still something interesting to do, and I do get the badge in this video for doing it too. And you'll occasionally, once I actually get to 5 stars, you'll see my RP meter pop up on occasion. You'll see it give me reputation points. But it's a little confusing, as sometimes I'm not sure, like when stars are flashing, you don't know if it's giving you XP, if you're losing your wanted meter or not. The stars flash when you're losing the wanted meter, and they start flashing when it's giving you XP. I just kept shooting to make sure it kept going, because I wasn't going to sit here and do this forever. I wouldn't exactly say this is. Well, I guess you could say it is a glitch, but it's not a glitch. It's not like a cheating glitch. How about we put it like that? It's a glitch because there's no way this is meant to be this way. But this isn't by any means cheating. You're not really getting much of a payout for it. So, but I mean, if you're after badges, it's a nice, easy way to get this, and it is fun to watch the tanks just. I don't think I have it here. I tried doing it. This was my second attempt. I got a little bit careless on the first attempt, and those guys you had seen me run over to the side and shoot, those guys will run up on the mountain on you, and I wasn't paying attention to my mini-map, and they came over and shot me. But the tanks were just running over jeeps and destroying them and everything. It was more entertaining the first time than it is the second time. But it doesn't do me a lot of good to show you the fail part. You want to see the successful part. It did take a while. If you noticed by now, the video was moving much faster. I didn't speed it up so much so you couldn't see what was going on, but I sped it up enough so you didn't have to sit here and watch 20-something minutes of gameplay. You're only having to watch around 8 or 9 minutes of gameplay. But I'm not taking any credit for this. I sure as hell didn't find this. Kudos to the guy for finding it. I don't know if it's just sheer boredom or what, that you would just, I'm gonna go and sit over on a cliff and snipe into the fort and see what happens. I don't know what's going through your brain to find something like this, but it definitely works. So kudos to him for actually discovering this. I shoot at the tanks because you do seem to lose that wanted meter, and it concerned me, so I made sure the tanks were aware that I was there, because those guys, I would have to really show myself for the tanks to shoot me. They're going to shoot at me one time in this video. I'm going to get a little bit close, and they're going to pop up the cliff right below me, but they can't really hit you from where we are right here. You have to worry more about the jeeps and stuff coming in, and those guys trying to, yeah, like that, trying to get around this side of this cliff over here and get to me. But you might check this out, you might not. You're seeing it in all of its glory right here. You see, we're already 4.5 minutes into the video, and I still don't have 5 stars, and this is at 3 times speed, so it took me a minute. There we are. Now we're sitting at 5. Now we finally have 5 stars. And this is where you'll start to see the RP meter pop up when it's giving me that little bit of RP. This is not a leveling thing, and like I said, I was losing my wanted meter. I had seen where they said you could just sit there and maybe move your stick every now and then and get it. Not for me. The meter tried to go away from me, and it actually, after the video was over, it did end. The first time I pulled my trigger, I was instantly back to a 2. But I just stopped for a little bit just to see what was going to happen, and I lost my wanted meter. Just completely went away, like I escaped, even though I never left sight, because those tanks have to know you're there. You'll see if you looked at the mini map where they'll look around. Sometimes that mini map isn't constant. Like now, right now they're doing it, and when I started shooting, I got their attention, so they lost me right there. So I pretty much had to pay attention the whole time to make sure I kept that wanted meter going. And I'm running this video up until I get the medal, just so you can see I actually do get it. So you can get it this way if you're actually chasing after maybe the achievement for, I think it's, was it platinum medals, so many 30 platinum medals, I think, it's something like that. I don't necessarily go crazy over the achievements these days like I used to, so I'm not going to be concerned about that. GTA Online is supposed to be for fun for me, not chasing achievements. But I hope you can tell where I'm at, because I already know. I never brought my map up, but you see where I mean. It's pretty obvious. You've got a nice long view of where I'm sitting. And I move around. People they made it sound like it was one spot. There was a time when I ran over to the side and I stayed behind the rocks just because I wasn't sure if those tanks were going to snipe me. I don't trust tanks. Those things are sniper rifles, so I do not trust those tanks. But when they're driving up to you over here, they never even bothered to shoot at me. Now, I think at some point they tried to shoot me from behind the gate, and these guys, see, yep, there he is. He tried to shoot me. Those guys will try to shoot up at you if you stick your head out there far enough. But when they're driving up to me, they wouldn't. My biggest concern were the Jeeps pulling up and those guys hopping out, because they'll circle around and kill you. They did it to me. And we are getting close here. And this is about the time where I was about to give up. That's why I'm not even moving. I was almost considering just let the meter go. I'm like, I've done about all the shooting and sniping and everything I can handle doing here. And then I'm going to get lucky, and the Fugitive medal is going to pop up on me. I think that's, I'm going to slow the video down right then so that you can see that there it is. I don't want to speed past that. Make sure the tank, okay, make sure the tank knows I'm here, so I'm going to keep it going. And there's the medal right there. There's the Fugitive medal. So to me, this would technically be the payoff for doing this. This would be a fairly easy way of doing it. Now, whether you continue to get the medals for the time or not, I don't know. Or if you'll have to restart it to get another one, maybe. But just want to let everybody know the guy on the forums who posted it was right, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.